Welcome to 19 Miles, the podcast dedicated to propelling you 19 miles forward. I'm Stella, your host, and each week we deep dive into powerful stories, my unsolicited advice, and how you can overcome adversity and unlock your true potential. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of 19 Miles. First of all, thank you so much to everybody who keeps tuning in every single week and listening. It just honestly, it supports me so much, and it's so cool that this was literally such a big dream that felt so far away not even that long ago, and to see where we are now is just crazy. So that wouldn't happen if it weren't for you guys, so thank you so much. So I'm going to do a quick best, worst, new perspective. So do you know what? I don't even know if I have a worst, but my best is I do have a worst. Okay, my best would be just feeling inspired and motivated. And also, oh my gosh, okay, I'm going to share this because I know some of you guys are always message me about making new friends in new places, but I made a new friend, and it really it just reminded me how important having friendships is as a girl. It really gives you that strong sense of belonging and security as well, and it just makes such a big difference, feeling you have a support network wherever you are, especially if you live abroad. And yeah, I know some of you are oh, I can't wait to follow along, and you'll find that sense of belonging in Dubai. But yes, I made a new friend, and we went for coffee the other day, and we just clicked so well. It was literally a coffee date turned into 5 hours of hanging out. We went shopping, and it was just so much fun. So vibes, so happy about that. My worst is I am going grey. I literally guys, I don't know what to do, and it's every single 2 weeks I'm having to dye my greys, my roots, because they're just coming through so quick, which is I guess the new perspective on that is I'm grateful that my hair grows that quickly, even though it's still the same length. But I'm going lighter. In fact, when this episode comes out, I will have light hair. I don't really know exactly what color hair, but I've got a few inspo pics, but I just want to try and blend it through. But yeah, I had a modeling job kind of come through, and I was oh yeah, actually, this is another manifestation story, but I literally had the thought, I was I think I want to go lighter just so it's a bit more maintainable, because I thought that being darker was going to be more maintainable, but my hair is just grows too quick to hide these. And I know I'm so young, but anyways. And I had the thought oh, I'd love to go a little bit lighter, but I just am so scared to trust anyone. I've had my hair's been a bit traumatized over the years. And I was until I go back to Australia and have my old hairdresser, I don't want to go to anybody. So yeah. And then I literally had a modeling job come through for this very well-known hairdresser, hairstylist here. And I wonder if I can find, anyways, he needed a model for a transformation. And I was oh my God, I'm interested. He's got 8 million followers or something on Instagram. And so yeah, that's what's happening today. I literally have a client call in 5 minutes actually, and then I'm going straight to the hair salon to do all of that. So wish me luck. I will see you when I'm potentially blonde. I actually have been rocking a bleach blonde strip in my hair because they had to do a test strip before today to see how much my hair can handle. Tell me you're professional without telling me. Anyway, so that is what I'm doing. But yeah, let's get into this week's episode. If you clicked onto this week's episode, I have a feeling that you and I are quite similar in that we have big dreams, big aspirations. You want to go places in life, basically. And yeah, in this week's episode, I want to call myself out and also call you guys out, because as I said before, if you're listening to this week's episode, then you are probably quite similar to myself. And also, I see this with all of my clients. So I just know, not all of them, but a lot. This is a similarity that I have with a lot of people. And I just I need to have a rant. I need to have a pep talk for myself and also for you guys. Basically, this week's episode is about starting. and achieving your goals and like overcoming mental blocks and all of that kind of thing. I hear this with so many clients, and like the most common thing that they say is like their only regret is that they didn't start sooner. And I want this to be your sign to stop meditating on it. Don't wait till Monday. Don't wait till the start of next month. Don't wait till next year to set those resolutions. Like literally just start now. There's no better time to start than literally right now. Whatever it is, like there's no point in dreaming about it and talking about it and all of these things unless you're actually going to break it down and like have the actions that are going to compound over time to get you to where you want to be. So stop making excuses for yourself. Literally just start. It doesn't matter where you start. Literally just start. Get the ball rolling. If you keep waiting for Monday or you keep waiting for the start of the next month, like you're never going to be ready. You're never like, you can always find a million reasons not to do something or why you can't do it, or what's like there's always going to be things that are hard and that you know you can't afford it, or this bill's come up, or you know whatever it is, there's always going to be an excuse. So just like stop making excuses for yourself and just start. I promise you that if it's on your heart or your mind, that there's a version in reality where it exists. Like whatever it is that's coming to your mind as I'm talking about this right now, like it is possible, and you just like your body will truly achieve what your mind believes, and our thoughts manifest into our reality and create our reality. So if it's on your mind and it's on your heart, like just go for it. The only thing that you will ever regret in life is not starting sooner or not giving it a go. Or like, do you want to be 60 and look down the track and be like, oh, like what if I had have done this? What if? Do not live the rest of your life like regretting not doing it. You don't want to be one of those old unhappy people that, you know, lives their whole life in regret because they didn't take the chances. Like just do it, and I promise you that whatever it is that you want, you are worthy of having it and you deserve to have it. You literally just have to believe in yourself. Stop worrying about the how. Stop, like I say this to girls all the time, like they say like they want to get to whatever it is. They want to start a business, but like, what about this? What about that? It's like, stop focusing on how it's going to happen or how you're going to manifest the money or the boyfriend or any of those things. Just start doing it. Start being the person that attracts that. Start being the girlfriend that has the billionaire husband. Start being whoever it is. Embody the person, embody the values, the morals, the characteristics, whoever that person is that would have the thing. Start being that person. Show up as her today and see what happens, because I promise you that is where it starts. If you don't believe that you're capable of having the thing, then you'll never, like, how can you possibly get it? There's literally a reason that there was that whole like Delulu to Solulu trend, and it's honestly so fucking true. You literally have to be delusional to get what you want. And it's like such a good, like fun, creative, it's in your feminine as well, being delusional. Like I honestly, some of the things that I will come up with, my friends and my family will literally laugh at me and say, Stella, like you fucking lost the plot, because I'm Delulu and I love it. Like it honestly has worked, and it does work. And I look back at times where I've not been delusional and I'm like, yeah, no wonder it didn't fucking work, because you didn't believe in yourself. You have to be delusional. If that's what it takes, be fucking delusional. An example of this, and I spoke about this on my stories the other day, is I literally went through the shit. I had every single reason to not believe in love. I was brainwashed. I was, came from a really shitty relationship where you couldn't change your underwear enough times in a day to compete with how much I was cheated on. Anyways, I came out of that, like had zero reason to believe in love. Like most people in that instance would have completely given up, or, but I still was able to show up every single day and be like, just romanticize the idea and the future of one day, like being in a relationship and being a wife and being a mum. And like, I remember going home, and it was soon after everything happened, and I was like moving all of my stuff out of the old house and into storage at my mum's, and we were kind of going through the clothes. My sister was like, so why do you have this? Like, get rid of it. And I was like, no, this is like a future pregnancy dress. And they're like, Stella, you're literally single, like buy it then. And I was like, no, I need to put all of this stuff into storage, and like it's my mum bag. Like this is what I'm gonna wear when I'm a mum. And I wear it, and I'd be like, imagine myself like going for coffee, I'm like walking my baby in its cute stroller, and like I was delusional. Like even in like such a moment of like heartbreak and broken, I was still like, no, like one day like I'm gonna be pregnant and I'm gonna have a husband and I'm gonna have kids. And like I just knew so fucking clearly what that looked like. And I mean, I don't obviously have the ring on my finger or the baby in the stroller, but we're halfway there. So literally like it took me being delusional and believing with everything in me that reality to become the person that would, like, I embodied all of the values and the morals and the characteristics that the wife would have, and I had to become that to attract that, if that makes sense. So that's just obviously an example of in a relationship, but like it's the same thing is applicable to other things in life. And yeah, like you think about people like manifesting their dream jobs or like manifesting money or whatever it is, you have to like let go of the how, because it will come in so many different ways that you will never expect. And I've had opportunities kind of like pass me, and I'd be like, oh no, like why would that happen to me? And it's like, okay, well, if that's what you're thinking, then you're going to miss the opportunities. They're going to fly straight by you and you'll miss it. So you have to believe that you're capable and you're worthy, and the why and the how, it doesn't matter, because you'll figure it out, and just believe in yourself. Change your beliefs so that your dreams become your goals and you turn them into your reality. You have to. Another thing I want to talk about is advice. So I hear a lot of girls say this. They're like in these relationships, or they're wanting to build these businesses, or whatever it is, they're wanting to do XYZ, and they go to their parents, or they go to their friend, or they go to whoever in their like immediate circle for advice. And it's like, you wouldn't turn to the fat person for fat loss advice. So why are you turning to people who have broken relationships, or have never even been in a relationship, or work a 9 to 5 for advice on marriage, or advice on a stable relationship, or advice on building a business, if they're not doing it? You should only be taking advice from the people that you aspire to be. And I mean, I see this as well with like coaches. It's like, don't go to like, unless the person is embodying the life that you want to create, why would you invest in them? Don't go to the fat person for fat loss advice, because they're not practicing what they preach, clearly. So stop going to your friend for relationship advice if they're out sleeping with all of their friends. Like they don't have your best interests at heart, and they're clearly not on the same life path. And you know, sometimes that does mean you're gonna like take a step back from your friendships, and it might feel lonely at times, but unless you want to continue making the same like life decisions and, you know, staying in the same place, then you're going to have to make changes and go to different people and learn and grow and step outside your comfort zone. And sometimes that does mean being lonely. But if you're not comfortable in being, like if you can't get comfortable in being lonely, then you're going to fucking struggle to achieve your goals and dreams. No offense. Yeah, you are the product of your environment. And I say this all the fucking time, but choose wisely, please. Another thing I want to talk about is I saw this video about like on YouTube, and I was talking about glops and how they ruined her life. And it really helped me to articulate for me like why I sometimes turn away clients that are looking for like a physical result. And like some people have been like, why would you say no to that? Like you could have made more money. And for me, like, yeah, I could, but I honestly don't care. Like I'm gonna go off on a tangent here, but when I see businesses and I feel like really uplifted and whole about like investing in them and buying from them, like you can differentiate between who's genuine and authentic and who is just doing it for like mass production. Like even when you think about like buying clothes, like if you buy from a mass produced brand that's like more affordable, like yeah, that's great, but you don't appreciate the item of clothing as much as if you save a bit more or invest a bit more into that smaller business it's got a smaller team, and they're really like pouring a lot of time into like design and samples and all of that, and making the best possible product for each individual, versus the person that's just like smacking it out and mass producing. Yeah, for me, it's so important to have like a very, like, for my values and morals, for me, I value sustainability and ethical businesses, and that is literally why I don't do, like, if somebody has, I turned away a girl the other day who was like, oh, like, I want your body, like, I want help with blah 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 blah, and I was just like, I'm like, that's great, and like, proud of you for, you know, having the drive and wanting to make a physical difference to your body, but for me, that is just not, I don't feel driven and aligned in purely bringing you a physical transformation. It's just not me. And I'd probably make a lot more money if I took on everyone that wanted to, you know, make that physical transformation, but it wouldn't be me being true to me. And like, that would show at some point. And I know that at the start it might be a bit slower in, you know, building up that clientele, but I would burn out if I was doing it for the wrong reasons. So circling back to the glow ups ruining this girl's life, at the end of the day, it's not a physical transformation. Your physical body is not what's going to give you purpose and drive and make you happy and help you find love and have those high value relationships and aligned friendships. Like, what you look like is not going to ultimately determine any of those things. It's your mindset. As a consequence of having a healthy mindset and a healthy, like, internal, you will have a glow. Like, you will be more beautiful. You will look after yourself. You will be more vibrant. Your energy is going to be higher. Like, all of those things, you, like, physically, for that transformation, yes, you're going to have a physical transformation, because you, like, beauty truly, like, I truly believe this from the bottom of my heart, that beauty shines from the inside out. And if you take care of in here first, I promise you, you will not only like see yourself as more beautiful, but other people will see you as more beautiful as well. And I guess it's like comes around to like law of attraction as well. Like, if you're pouring all of that, investing all of that time and effort into yourself, then that's going to show on the outside, and you're going to attract people that also see you for your worth and your value and your true inner beauty. That, yeah, it really helped me understand why that does sit so close to me. If you're chasing like a physical thing, just know that, like, yeah, maybe if you've looked after all the other things internally, like, that might help you. But if you're chasing like a physical thing to make you happy, or you think that, you know, being skinny is going to make you happy, or having the hair extensions is going to make you happy, or getting the filler is going to make you happy, getting the surgery is going to make you happy, like, it won't. What will truly make you happy is looking after the inside first. And for me and all of my clients say, like, the best investment you will ever make is the one on yourself. And you hear like all of the most successful people say this, like, and they're not saying it for no fucking reason. Like, invest in yourself. People invest in people that invest in themselves. And the more you invest in yourself, the more successful you will be. And yeah, I just wanted to say all of that. It was on my heart and it's on my mind, and I need to let it out and give you guys a little pep talk, give myself a pep talk. But yeah, I hope that this is a really random episode. I hope that it resonated with you guys. Normally I'm a bit more structured, but I just, wanted to get on the mic and rant. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. I can't wait to be in your ears next week. And don't forget to follow to stay up to date with our episodes. Rate the podcast if you're enjoying these episodes. If you're not, we can just send me a DM, because I do love constructive criticism. But thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.